Alright, I think this is time for us to get this show on the road, as they say. Okay, so we are back at Torment XI, and we're going to be running through some bounties. I kind of need some bounty materials, and also bounties are a good way of kind of getting back into the swing of it. So let's start off in Act 1, seeing as we're here. Two pretty close bounties next to each other, that'll work. Alright. Oh, I remember how this is done. See, it doesn't actually take much. I think that's why I'm so scared about the other Demon Hunter set, the Shadow set, because it's a playstyle that I'm not really used to. Hey, Wolfried, good to have you joining as per normal. It's Friday evening here in the United Kingdom, so I'm doing what all cool kids do, and I am streaming live. It's going to be bounties mostly this evening. I will do some Greater Rift as well, but you know, just for a bit of variety, we're going to mix it up a little bit. There you are, Haynes, all the way over there. Reflecting damage like a boss. Alright, well, there's only a couple more mobs that we need, so let's just get them finished nice and quickly. I'm running at Torment 11 rather than Torment 12. We should get a decent number of bounty materials from this, and it shouldn't take us too long to clear them. Alright, Halls of Agony, 100 mobs, and a random boss dude. Sounds like a regular weekday, doesn't it? Now, as well as doing bounties, this is going to obviously push us much closer towards Paragon 400, which is the next big milestone. Grab all these, and we can try and replenish some of our Death's Breaths that we spent at the end of the last session. Alright, now where is this bone slag? That is the question. See, knowing that it's now my damage that gets boosted rather than the turrets does change my playstyle. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough to help me make more progress faster. And that in itself is kind of interesting to me. Now, what the hell? Oh, that's a... yeah. I know what that is. It's Nephilim Glory. Alright, he's going to die pretty quickly. Brutish Thug. Brutish Thug gone. Alright, let's put this Paragon point in, and we are going to jump into kill Theoden Deathsinger, seeing as we were there a moment ago. And 100 of his buddies, of course. Because, I mean, you can't really come here without killing 100 of Theoden Deathsinger's friends. That's kind of the whole point in it, really. There we go. Find a nice pack. Get them cut down. And take out some blues while we're passing. There's the others. Yeah, I'm not sure if they really got me trapped. I mean, they say that, like, you've been jailed, but... oh, please, link me to it. Or link it to me. I do want to see it. So as earlier in the week, this is only going to be a live stream. I'm not going to be recording this. So for those of you that are watching afterwards, just imagine that I'm talking to people in live chat at the moment. And one of the viewers is going to link me to a useful primal, which unfortunately, when it pops up, you're not actually going to be able to see it because my face is going to be in the way. So I do apologise for that. But I'm sure it's going to... Oh, it's the Shadow's Burden. 674, 650 dexterity, 650 vitality, 20% area chance, reduced... That's really nice. Candle Sense Despair rank 72. Level requirement reduced by 40. That's the only sucky thing about it. That's very, very good. See, I wonder whether Legacy of Nightmares gets any additional bonus for that, or whether it actually gets penalties from having primals rather than ancients. I would assume it doesn't get any bonus, but I would also assume that it would end up getting penalised. Yeah, like if you don't have exactly ancients, then you don't get the damage bonus. Let's go to the Cursed Camp, and while I'm doing that, I will put that point into critical hit damage. Yeah, that would have been pretty awesome. If it didn't have the level requirement, but instead had globe radius, that would have been very cool. I was having a look at some of the necromancer skills that have been let loose on the public. I'm actually thinking that a Thorns-based pet master would be a very interesting and fun way to play. I don't know how practical it'll be, and I've certainly not had a look at the necromancer sets yet, but it does seem like a very interesting idea, having a wall of pointiness walking towards the enemy and just being pointy at them. Not exactly a pacifist necromancer, but certainly not directly engaging in combat all the time. Be kind of curious. Right, I thought so. We're going this way. Don't mind us, everyone. We're coming through. It's not too far to go, thankfully. Oh, of course, it's the cursed chest. It's up on the thing, isn't it? I knew that. Right. Waves, not numbers, so it's not nearly as interesting as it could be, but we're still going to do quite well at this, I reckon. Hell, I could probably just stand off to the side and really just hammer them. Rattling roll doing its thing there. Grab all of these. And this is actually really, really fast for us. We're going to go kill the Skeleton King. We've only been 8 minutes so far. The pet set is the Hedrig's Gift. Oh, the Hedrig's Gift. Cool. Yeah. And Primals counts as regular Ancients. Yeah. That's also good to know for Legacy of Nightmares. But it's the kind of thing I wouldn't expect people to think of. It's good that they do test these things, but I suppose that's why they have the test realms, isn't it? So they can iron out the bugs before it hits the general populace like me. Nothing worse than being a casual gamer and experiencing so many things that it puts you off a game. You know, when you've got all the time in the world, you can kind of work around these issues and try something else. But if you really work towards something only to find out it doesn't work and you've not really got that much time, that's disappointing. Not quite heartbreaking, but yeah, it can really really put people off gaming. Not me. I mean, I'm stubborn as all hell. I'll try something. If it doesn't work, then I'll try something new. But it is very good that they do the testing. That was my point. I tend to ramble a little bit, especially on Friday evenings. Right, Skeleton King dude. Let's put these down. All the damage. All the damage. And all the healing as well. And there he goes. Alright, well, let's loot the room and then we'll head back and we'll cash this in. Now, Torment 11, I think I should get 12 of the bounty materials, which is pretty cool. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 2 Conjuring runes at the moment. And yeah, 12. That's a lot. That's a hell of a lot. Come on, give us those and let's ID these. A 1.2 trillion crit with a power pylon. That is crazy, crazy high. Alright, so we've got another Natalia's cloak. This one is... It's not spectacular. I mean, it's good with 600 dexterity, but I've seen better. Still, it is a changeover. And what have we got? We've got Golden Gorget of Leoric and the Mad Monarch Scepter. Well, the Gorget can go over in here for now. I don't think I've got one of those already. Nope. So that can take up that space. This is another reason why we're doing bounty materials, so I can clear out some more space. You can go. You can go. And we will just move straight on to Act 2. Right. Let's start with killing Magda. I quite fancy the boss fight right at the start. Get her done. Get her done. All the death breaths. Thank you very much. To those of you joining in the live chat, it is good to have you along for the ride. And for those of you lurking in the background, it is, as always, good to have you there as well. If you do enjoy my live streams, hit the big thumbs up button. Subscribe to be notified when I'm going to be streaming next. Although I can tell you, I'm going to try and do some on Saturday if I get a chance. And other than that, it's going to be Monday again because I have plans for most of the bank holiday weekend. It is a bank holiday here in London. And yeah, I'm totally just going to take advantage of that fact and enjoy some time with my friends. All the murder. All the murder. Let's up our damage a little bit just while we finish her off. There we go. And we're going to stand just out the way of the Doom Death explosion. Ooh, a hand crossbow. Well. It's another Dawn. And we'll ID this while we're here as well. Yeah, Emil's duffel. Well, we've got many of the duffel bags. Let's go clear the ancient cave. We're going to run through these as quickly as we can, and then we might do actually 2 sets tonight. That'd be quite good to clear out a hell of a lot of our stash tab areas. I've just treated myself to an early birthday present. I've ordered a very nice keyboard, a very expensive keyboard, but a very nice keyboard. It's a Black Widow Chroma 2 from Razer. And it is going to be so pretty. Now, when I'm streaming like this, obviously my lights are on, but there will be times when I can set the keys up specifically to highlight individual keys for certain games, and I'm looking forward to that. The nerd in me is so looking forward to that. It's like going to be the most ostentatious thing that I've bought, other than the actual computer itself, for my gaming practices. But it's my birthday. Good evening, Peter. Good to have you along for the ride. I hope you're having a fun time wherever you are. We are running bounties today. We are mostly getting bounty materials so I can clear out some of the space in my stash, but we're also using it as an opportunity to get a bit more experience, push towards Paragon 400, and yeah, we'll take it a little bit further. And yeah, I very nearly got one of the Generation 1 Black Widows right when they came out, and I couldn't justify it at the time. Now I'm a bit more financially secure. I thought, yeah, why not? I've spent a significant amount on this this computer, so what's another £170? And it comes with a serval as well, the Android Bluetooth gaming controller, which would be nice. Yeah, I'll see how that goes, see how it feels. I don't really do that much gaming on my phone that would require a controller, but I suppose it'll open up the possibility. Because I always thought, yeah, they're so finicky working with phones. Yeah, you can't really get the joystick thing going, but with that, maybe it will work out. We'll have to try it and see, and those are a disappointment. They're a disappointment waiting to happen. Let's get into the Western Channel and get this bounty on the move. Bang! See, at this level, it does feel like I could move up to T12, but when I was on T12, it was all of the terrifying. It was all of the terrifying, so I'm going to leave it a little bit longer, I think, before I actually do. At least with this build. I mean, T12 with the Impale build seemed definitely workable. I just needed to figure out how to play. Yeah, it's a changing of the mentality for your playstyle. Ooh. Firefighter's a nice keyboard. Yeah, I do like heavier keyboards. Heavier keyboards, tactile keyboards, mechanical keyboards. Just the idea that, you know, you're actually doing something with it. You don't push a key by accident, and it's not going to move by accident either. Oop, let's back off just a tiny bit. Okay, step on in. Right, so we've got to find the putrid waters. They're around here somewhere. We'll just get some murder going while we're passing through the area. I still don't have him the correct relic, so I might spend some of my well-earned death's breaths trying to get him one. Because at the moment he's a bit of a wet blanket, if I'm honest. I was thinking about swapping back to my Barbarian and stealing the Freeze of Deflection off him and the Justice Lantern. Not off the Barbarian, but off the Templar that the Barbarian's got. Just because I think it would be much, much better doing that. But I need him to actually stay alive if that's going to work. It's down that one area that I haven't been. Now we're out of discipline, we've got to walk. So we're walking. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to clear the putrid wastes we go. Ba-dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, it's right here as well. Everything dies. Clear the area. And that is a very particular type of clearing. Oop, let's not stand in poison though. That does not seem like a sensible thing to do. Let's go on to the ancient devices. Oh, cool. There's one just up here. I do like the ancient devices. Guaranteed blues are always quite fun. And it's a fun bounty as well. I'm just seeing what goes on in these things here. Let's hope my turrets keep everything different. What do we got? Now we got more blues. Well, I say more blues, a yellow pack, but you know, same difference. We got another Death's Breath out of it, that's what I mean. Right, let's see if we can find the next one. That's the edge. Matrix, if you're watching. He's probably not. He's probably spending time with his wife, but, you know. That's what happens when you have an actual life. Let's kill these. I did see that he managed to make it up to Greater Rift 51, though. Solo with his monk, so he has been playing a little bit. That's the way on. We're not going to go that way. Oh, I see you over there. 9 toads. 9 toads is gone. I don't care about any of that stuff, really. Next ancient device spotted. Distracted blues spotted. Oh, I always want more. Give it to me. Not that, not like that. I don't want more explosions coming at me. Ah, impressive. The Templar managed to face tank one of the explosions. I really thought he was going to die to that. More death's breaths, and what's in this ancient device? I'm voting for chicken. Ooh, a merchant. Yeah. That's the danger of actually going shopping for gaming gear. You end up walking into a place and coming out much, much poorer, because when I'm at home and I'm doing my research, I'll do my research and I'll decide what I want, and I'll be very careful about it, and I'll buy it that way. If I'm in a store and it's all laid out, all pretty, how can you say no to something that's just being pretty at you? It's like, yeah, I really, really want. I want one. I want one. Right. Grab these. And we've got 2 more ancient devices pretty close to each other. Hi! That's not fun. Don't do that. I will grab that though. Let's get this one going. And then we'll just head across to the next one. Yeah, just some bugs coming out of there. Nothing really to worry about. Ooh, Vortex. That was unexpected. Still, they are not going to survive for very long, even with friends. Where's the other one? Oh, it's up there. Let's grab that, grab that. Ooh, even more. All right. Well, I don't mind if I do. It's all extra experience, so bring it. Let's not stand in the frozen, though. Oh, we are overburdened. Still, I think this is almost the last bounty. So let's just head back to town very quickly. Ooh. The Veiled Treasure. Alright, we're going to head back to town, then we're going to do the Veiled Treasure. Because I love doing little challenge dungeons. Double Goblin Rift on 1 floor. That's impressive. Yeah. Blackthorns, no. So that's going to get salvaged. That's going to get salvaged. It's all going to get salvaged. Okay, and we're going to go into the Veiled Treasure because I can't resist a challenge dungeon. So grab this, and let's go quickly. Tempting to stop and grab that, but oh my god, right. Yeah, so much tempting distraction. Oh wait, the Veiled Treasure, it's not the collapsing ruin. What am I doing? Right, let's take our time and do this properly. Anyone would think I was brand new. They really would. But I am the epitome of casual gaming. I mean, I will make mistakes. I will do things just because they seem like fun at the time. And I will wonder what it was I was feeding my cat that made him smell like that. I mean, jeez. Where are you, Amos? I'm going to have to stop feeding you, you know. Right, let's just move on to the final bounty. Into the unknown depths. I love how basically when they took Zoltan Kuhl apart, they hid him in his own place. Yeah, in his own home. One part in the West Wing, one part in the East Wing. Just like, yeah, no one's gonna have any trouble like finding this and reassembling him or anything like that. Wow, 34 goblins in total. That is pretty impressive. Okay, what are we doing now? We're still looking for this damn hell scream. Maybe this way, maybe the other way. It's really hard to tell. So let's just stick this way for the moment, and we can always come back. I'm better at arching than you are. I know you're like skeletal deathbolt archers, but I really am. Okay. Good spot of murder. Let's replenish our resources, and yeah, we're gonna have to head down this way. So round we go. Don't mind me, just, you know, coming through the area. $390. Only got 10 Paragon levels to go till 400. As Matrix said on Monday, I'm basically like Legolas, just stating everything that anyone could observe. But that's the whole point in monologuing, isn't it? You got them all. Awesome. Which build was that? Is that your Impale build? Because that is a hell of a lot to run down. Yeah, Templar did not like that. Let's head back to town, and we'll put this Paragon point in. So that's going to go into critical hit damage, which is getting pretty beefy now. 12 Act 2 ones. Double boots, some more plans. Apparently I haven't found all the plans yet. I'm surprised I didn't notice that, actually. Ashiara's is one of my favourite sets. Right, let's get these ID'd. And what have we got? Yeah, that can go. This can go. Both of these can go. I got monk ones. I got one for me and one for Matrix. That's hilarious. Alright, on to clear the underbridge. Ooh, haven't had the underbridge in quite a while. Alright, you're thinned down. Let's move on. I don't need to kill everything on the way. It's just really nice to. You know, send them all back to hell so that they can be with their friends. That's the other thing we could potentially spend some time doing this season. I think once I've got on a bit further, I might do more of the Demon Hunter sets. We're not actually going to do Blaze of Glory. Oh, but I will stick around long enough to grab those. Hopefully they're Nemesis braces. Haven't found any Nemesis braces yet this season. More Death Breaths! And we are getting closer to the underbridge. Actually, let's just move straight on. Walking, 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 because we're out of discipline. There we go. Another protection shrine because, you know, we're not survivable enough. Well, apparently we defeated the demon attack. Good on us. The entire screen is just filling with death. Is that all enemies? Oh, this isn't even the underbridge. Oh, God. Pay attention, 007. It's further along. Only it is under a bridge. It's just... It's Friday. It's Friday. My brain is turned off. This is how I relax on a Friday. Don't judge me. Right, let's try this again. This time going in the right place. Yeah, we don't actually have any sentries out on this bit at the moment, so probably better to just move on. Okay. Let's try this again. I did think it was rather small for a bounty. At the same time, I didn't question it too much. All the murder. All the murder. Let's pop that. We'll head back just to give him a bit of an extra pop. Oh, come on, guys. Finish dying. There's too many of you. I want to get my loot. My epic loot. Well. It's a book. Books are epic loot. And yes, I know you do, Wolfried. Judging by every move is what actually keeps me alive a lot of the time. So I do thank you for that. Right. Only a couple of mobs left. Are they hiding down here? It looks like they might be. Hey, Captain Stinky. Good to have you join. My cat has just hopped on up. Let's put that Paragon point in. And we will move on to the next bounty, which is going to be killing Captain Dale. I do wonder how many of these named captains and things are actually like canonical lore within the Diablo verse. I'm assuming most of them are. That is not the way to go. This is the way to go. Just popping the murder. That's what we're doing. And put these down. Just to help us thin things out a little bit faster. This is like the worst laid out place ever. I mean, if you actually had to work here and try and protect the place from demon invasion, it would just suck. Be like, oh, I need to go to the larder. Oh, wait, no, I've got to walk through 50,000 corridors because it's all set up as one big, long path. People would starve before resources made it all the way through. Ooh, hello. I think that's everyone dead. Everyone died. Alright, well, we only got one amulet, but we got a hell of a lot of death breaths from that. I think, yeah, we're going to have to head back to town. Ooh, up to 80 again already. That is pretty good. Let's, yeah, let's ID what we've got. Yeah, the Star of Thingamybobbery. Zephyr amulet, and that's not a bad Ancient Path and Defenders. It's not ancient Path and Defenders, though. I think that one's better. So this one can get salvaged up. And this amulet we should put over here. Right, salvage these up. And we'll drop off our gems and then we will hop back in. Okay, so we are 2/3 of the way there in our murder spree. Oh, there's a cursed chest just around that corner. That's going to help massively. Unless it's only, like, a couple of things. If it's only a couple of things, then it won't really help that much. But, you know, only 30 mobs left to find and kill. And that shouldn't take us too long. My god, this place goes on and on. Let's pop Vengeance. Let's pop extra damage. Captain Dale, and then we just need another couple. Literally 2 more mobs. Anyone in here? Of course there isn't. Of course there isn't. Alright. We're hunting for 2 mobs. Any 2 mobs will do. I know. It's disappointing, isn't it, Amos? Maybe down this way? There's some. Finally. Okay, on to the next bounty. The Ghastly. Alias the Ghastly. So once again, we are popping as many things as we can in here. 125 of them to be precise. And it's good to be precise about these things. You know, you don't want to kill too many. You got to save some for next time. Much like eating cake. If cake was murder, then that analogy would work quite well. As it is, I think that kind of fails. Let's grab that while we're passing, seeing as it takes us no extra effort. Just watching the experience bar shooting up as we're going through murdering all of these. Grab these, and Paragon 392. I love it when you pop Vengeance and you just watch the damage rate shoot up so high. It's really satisfying. Really satisfying. Okay. How can we do with this? Ah, right. So apparently my Discord is playing up, so I can't actually hear Matrix. Give me a moment, I'm just going to sort that out. Let's kill that, and we will try and open it back up. Good evening, Matrix. That is assuming that I'm not actually just muted. It's entirely possible it's gone and connected to the wrong thing. Bear with me just one moment while I have a look at my various settings. No, that should be working fine. I wonder why sound is not coming through from him. Oh well, we'll have to figure that out another time at least. Well, good to have you stop in to say hi anyway. Oh, that does not sound like fun. Anytime you have to just do work on a Friday evening. Yeah, definitely not fun. Right, that bounty is done, so let's... oh, before you go, Matrix, what Paragon level have you made it up to with your monk? Just for random curiosity's sake. 330. Oh, you're going pretty well. I wasn't sure if that had updated properly or not, but 337 is what it says. So, yeah. Congratulations on hitting GR 51. Yeah, grab all of these. Right, okay, now I was actually doing bounties, so let's go and kill Gom. Yeah, I'm doing bounties at the moment, so I'm going to be leveling and trying to get equipment and all the fun stuff that goes with it. Yeah, I've turned in Act 1 bounties. Sorry, if I thought that you might be available, I would have saved them all and you could have totally stolen the extra bounty materials. Let's back off a little bit and we'll do this from over here. That's a convenient place for that to appear on me. Grab these. Grab that. Okay, well, I'll give you a shout when I've got them ready to turn in. This means that we're not going to be turning in... Oh, actually, no, I've done Act 1 and Act 2, but you can have Act 3, 4, and 5. Yes, so my Discord is playing up just a little bit at the moment, and I don't know why, but for some reason it's not receiving anything from him. I'm assuming it's my Discord. Although, actually, I can find that out. Let's actually... Yeah. That is completely at my end. Alright, let's try... I'm going to try one more thing. See if I can get it to work this way. And now we can hear you tapping.
Ah, hello.
There we go. That is much better.
Yes, like I was saying, I'm dropping database tables.
Yes, it doesn't exactly sound like your average Friday fun evening.
No, we're migrating services soon, and we need to convert our databases over to a different format in order to do that, and we don't have enough room on the servers to convert the database tables. So I'm going through pruning with a broadsword.
Ah, right. Well, just so you know, your Discord volume is a little bit quieter than normal. I don't know if that's just like where you're sat, but
Oh yeah, I'm just sat further away from the microphone, that's all.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I will save the other 3 acts of bounties, and I will give you a shout when they're ready to turn in.
Cheers.
If I remember, that is.
Yes.
And Wolfried says hello, by the way. You should sit in my my live chat so you can chat with people.
No, I'm actually working.
You're actually working. Oh, that's fair enough.
I don't even have your stream open.
Unlike some people that sit in my live chat that are at work but not working. Matrix does actually work hard. Right. So that is the next set of bounties done except for the ziggurat. So let's do the ziggurat and then we'll move on to Act 4. To those of you who have just joined the live stream, welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm having an absolute whale of a time here. We're going through doing some bounties at the moment and working on our Paragon levels. Just as a reminder, if you do enjoy these live streams, hit the big thumbs up button and subscribe to be notified when I'm streaming next. There's no real schedule for when I actually stream, except for Monday evenings. It's just ad hoc when I get free time. This evening I recorded one of my XCOM episodes. It went pretty well, so I had time left at the end of it. No recording hiccups or anything like that. Oh, and that works really well, Matrix. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Yeah, I'll give you a shout when I'm ready to turn this in, and you can just join, get the benefit, and then, well, I guess bugger off.
Yeah, basically. It takes a few seconds to fire up the game, so why not?
Yeah. Die, Desecrator. There we go. Right, so the ziggurat's up that way. Paragon 493. We're getting there, people. We're turning it all the way up to, well, 12 this time. It will be, but... oh my god. We're accidentally doing a quest as well. Apparently that's a thing. Yeah, come with us. You can narrate as well. Save me doing all the work.
Once upon a time, Demon Hunter went into some barbarian ruins.
No, not really. Right. So we're gonna kill Athak. Even though our good friend Abd al-Hazir is just standing there like a lemon. Are you gonna fight or do anything, mate? No, he's not. Ooh, an Enchantress focus. I guess we're gonna sit up top and kill everything that comes near. This is really basically what my character is built for, tower defense.
Yeah, it is kind of the I play keep away version of the game.
Yeah, let's kill these guys. We'll pop oh, well, we didn't need to pop Vengeance. And we get a hand crossbow after that. Well, that's not too bad. And I am ready to turn this in. So back to town. Now, before I do that, I will ID my stuff and salvage up what I've got. So that's Natalia's Slayer. It's not going to be quite as good. Matrix, if you would like to join, now is a convenient time.
So that's the fastest I can fire up the game from when you said, and back to town.
That's absolutely fine, right. That's are you in?
Yes.
Cool. There you go.
Thanks.
So that gives us 12 Ariat War Tapestries, another Envious Blade by the looks of it, and a fair few other things. So let's ID these.
Efficient.
Oh, that's so... Yeah. Get someone else to do all the work and get the benefit. That is the benefit. Ooh, so Peter, I think when you've got 19, 19, 19, it's additive on top of itself. So the element damage itself is a multiplier. Oh, yeah. Black Sword saying exactly the same thing. Yeah, these are good. Ooh, an Ancient Envious Blade. That is quite pretty, but no. We don't need it.
I got one of those earlier, actually.
I've got 847 blood shards. Let's use some of them. So the other reason I'm doing bounties is so we can actually put Aquila Curus in the cube. I've also managed to find a Bounties gift.
Hey, congratulations.
From now on, I'm going to call it Garibaldi's gift.
No.
Yeah, just like the biscuit.
No. No. Oh.
Now I'm hungry thinking about Garibaldi's gift. Nom 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 nom. That was a complete fail on the shoulders front. Let's salvage these up. So, Deathwatch Mantles, Spoils of Zakara, and Unsanctified Soldiers. Unsanctified Soldiers? God, my mouth is all over the place today. Let's just move on to Act 4 and we'll pretend I wasn't talking at all. Onto the Besieged Tower, level 1. Ramalama Ding Dong. Well, I suppose you could call it that, but I'm going to call it Garibaldi's gift from now on.
Nah, some really annoying streamers call it Ramalama Ding Dong. No.
Black Sword calls it Ramalama Ding Dong.
Also no.
It explains a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah,
right.
Maybe he's secretly like one of the prime streamers like Riker or someone.
That would be funny. I would also explain why Riker pops up in the recommended channels for both me and you now. Right, on to the level 2. And there we go. And Steve Chew's been called... Is that you've been calling it Garibaldi's gift forever? Steve? Or Ramalama Ding Dong? It's interesting finding out what people call these things. It's much like with M++, when there are names for things but no one actually remembers what they are properly.
See, I used to call it Rambaldi's gift, you know, after the 15th century philosopher.
Yeah. And then you watched Alias and you couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Ramalama Ding Dong. Too many people calling it Ramalama Ding Dong. I feel like I'm being outvoted. Yeah, no one actually looks at the names. That's why, you know, for the Unhallowed Essence set, you do actually wear Unsanctified Shoulders. Rather than Unsanctified Soldiers, like I thought.
Well, it could be worse. You could have the Soldiers of Zakara on your shoulders.
The Soldiers of Zakara. That's brilliant. Okay, moving on to the next bounty. We're going for Watch Your Step. Yep, we're all guilty of it. Okay, now, as always, the Holy Sanctum could start here, and it is here. Alright. So we're going to kill these fire chains dudes because they are limit annoying. Be gone! Be gone, foul fire chains. And now, on to Watch Your Step. Fleeting Shrine, because that's going to help when I have to wait for everything to appear. Well, I would love to get across to some of these, but alas. Wait, not on my face. Not on my face is what I say. There we go.
That's what she said.
Only a little bit further to go to the corner. Are you going to give us one of the nice ones? Come on, there's two to choose from. I could pop Vengeance and it will run out by the time one of these pops up. In the meantime, let's dance. This is the height of entertainment, I know. But you know what? I'm actually going to get this one. And alright, there we go. Just to encourage other ones to pop. Right, that took way too long. Ruining my averages. Just like staying alive. Okay, let's go kill Lesiate.
It's a Lassiate.
No. That's a definite no. $50 mobs also to find and kill in here, but that shouldn't be too difficult. They're normally quite well packed. That being said, it is a bit sparse at the moment. Let's have a look down here. Geez, they're actually doing a fair bit of damage. Let's be a bit more careful. There we go.
It is also acceptable if I hear you die over Discord.
It's acceptable if you hear me die over Discord. Right. See, you could be working and have my stream up on your phone so you can then immediately look across for it, because you will hear it happen before it happens on stream.
No, I've got time to fire up.
You've got time to fire up YouTube, right? Okay. See, Greg is the worst kind of brother. He's just waiting for that moment, and then he's gonna say, "See, I was prepared. I told you about it." Empowered Shrine. Lesiate,
yeah,
the
I'll just dive
abandoned
into the chat and I'll be like, spoilers, he dies.
Okay, well that's that bounty done. Let's move on to Plague of Burrowers. I know, it took me a lot of effort to stop picking up everything from weapon racks. I've just about reached the point where I'm trying to focus my attention on things that are going to directly benefit me, but
it's taken me 6 seasons to train you into this mentality.
No, it's even just within the season having to switch across and go, actually no, now I can just focus on getting the death breath and some crafting ingredients and bits and bobs. Right, where is this blimmin' portal? It's down this way. Of course I'm going the wrong way. It is not up my bum. That's where I keep my mobile phone.
Banana phone?
With its oleophobic coating so it wipes clean. That's not actually true, by the way. Let's not stand right in the middle of that. I know everything was about to die anyway, but it's still better to err on the side of staying alive. Let's put that Paragon point in there. We're up to 395. 5 more to go and we'll be at 400. And yes, Matrix, I am still doing the Legolas thing by stating things that anyone can see.
We're watching our way through Pirates of the Caribbean films. He doesn't change. He's still doing it.
See, I was reading up on the, the premise for the next one that's filming. It doesn't get any better, but I had completely forgotten how the 4th one ended.
I've completely forgotten everything about the 4th one, so no spoilers, because I'm going to be watching it this weekend.
Oh, okay. I kind of want to give you spoilers just so that you're wincing in preparation, but
no.
you're just going to experience the majesty of Stranger Tides as it comes.
For the second time, because the first time was apparently so good it left a lasting impression.
Wait, you've only seen it once before?
Yep.
Wow, you must have hated it.
Probably.
Come on, kill him before he breathes fire. There we go. Alright, let's actually thin some of these guys out before we move on. Oh, I can hear a goblin as well. Yeah, exactly like that. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's down that way. Oh, it's a menagerist. Come here, my pretty. Well, I'm going to pop all my tricks on you. That's what she said. Drunk!
I was debating about whether or not I would have enough time to join your game and teleport over to you. Probably not.
I think I got your weird pet that looks like a siege breaker. Baby siege breaker with a nappy. Can I just salvage this or do I have to ID it? I can, good. When you don't care about something, so you salvage it before you ID it. I am on the EU servers. I do not have an account on the Americas, I'm afraid. Well, I mean, I suppose technically I do have an account on the Americas, but I don't play on the Americas at all. Yeah, mostly I play Diablo 3 with my brother and solo, and seeing as he's in the EU, we get better ping over here. And given we play seasonal hardcore, ping is important. Surprisingly important. Oh, I forgot that he was going to remove all my damn things.
He's gone into a boss fight.
Yeah, Rakanoth. Not all of them remove the turrets when you go in, but he does.
I think they all do.
I don't think Gom does.
Yeah, Gom does.
Maybe it's just
Gom
the Uber
definitely
bosses.
does.
Well, I am about ready to turn these bounties in, so I'd better go back to town.
Subtle.
Yeah, I know, very subtle. So Matrix is going to join. He's going to take full advantage of this. So in the meantime, let's salvage up what we have. I can also actually pop down to Kadala very quickly and ask for some more shoulders. Multi-boxing? I have no idea what you mean by multi-boxing, Peter.
I can explain this. Multi-boxing is where you have several accounts and you wire up keyboard and mouse to provide the same inputs to them
Oh,
at the
God.
same time. So you're playing the game multiple times at once. It's typically used in EVE Online and such for mass farming or coordinated fleet warfare.
Now, conceptually, I can understand why it's a very, very good idea. But at the same time, I'm not made of money. I'm really not. I know I've just bought myself a Black Widow Chroma 2, but I am not made of money. 2 lots of homing pads. Ah, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Alright, so that's Corrupted Angel Flesh and a Crusader Shield, because obviously I'm a Crusader. Let's just salvage that up before I get disappointed. And we're going to move on to West March. The most west of the marches. Let's go kill Urziel first. Why not? Yeah, it's popular in World of Warcraft and other things as well. Especially where you're just going to be constantly farming up the same stuff again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Yeah, I will quite happily grind out materials myself. Would I multi-box for it? Probably not. I prefer to do something a bit more clever, like try and corner the entire market.
I prefer to let someone else do the work.
Or that. But at the same time, I won't pay someone else to do the work for me.
Yeah. Are you getting paid for this?
Well, no, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I won't buy gold in a game from a farmer. Yeah, I do not like those whirling dervish things. Come on, let me hit him. There we go. Just so that focus and restraint can trigger. just while we were passing. I mean, it wasn't actually our bounty, but we may as well. And now we can hurry on to Urgil, because I'm sure he's annoyed that we haven't kept our tea time appointment with him. Yeah, so I'd be inclined to agree. I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Maybe if you were actually trying to run a business from it, or you were so heavily invested in a game like EVE and doing like coordinated siege warfare that you didn't have another option. I'd rather hire people that I could shout at if they got it wrong. I think that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, I'd be like, why are you not farming correctly? Or why are you not coordinating properly? You're fired!
Yeah, I can understand people not wanting to rely on others. Everyone lets you down eventually. Hashtag emo.
Hashtag emo. Hashtag forever alone. Despite you being married.
Wasn't talking about me.
You were talking about the gentle sirs of the internet.
Well, not necessarily sirs, but yes.
I mean like the fedora wearing neckbeards. just to qualify that statement if it wasn't obvious enough. No you don't. He's got a lot more health than last time I fought him. And he is dying. Technically I think he died in the air, but he had to land before it recognised it. Right, let's grab that. And we are going to move on to the next bounty, which is going to be the Lost Host. Lost without a trace. Yeah, if you make money from playing the game, then it would... In fact, yeah, that's a very good point. So back when they had the real money at auction house, I did make a little bit of money out of Diablo. I made enough to pay for the game itself and the expansion. So I was quite happy that they had the real money auction house. And if I made enough money out of it, then I would have been able to justify getting another machine and another account and wiring them up together so that I could farm more items and blood, blah, 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 etc., etc. But because you can't do that now, there's no point. There's really no point to me. I play for fun. I play for fun. I do like the time when I got onto the leaderboards. That was a really nice achievement, but it's not what I strive for every season. I strive for not dying to Malthael. Right, let's open this cursed chest and see what's in it. Oh, look! Some minions! Wait. I've killed everything in there. Give me my cursed chest. I spent the time to not do my bounty so that I could do this cursed chest. I want my cursed chest. I faded away. That is so not fair. That is so not fair. Right, we're going to go down this way. Matrix, the game is cheating.
I'm sure it's not.
And it's not even this way. Oh, damn, that's annoying. Right. Background we go. Now, question is it down that... I think it's down that way. So, this is actually going to be faster if we go back this way. And then go off. Rather than running all the way back. Oh, hey Matrix. There's a book there for you. I just pressed G on a book that you can't get.
Right. Let me just get some disco music and I'm going to pipe
Oh
it out
no,
to
you...
Discord.
If you pump disco music at my Discord while I'm live streaming, I will mute you so fast. A Mempho with 6 critical hit chance. Now what are they worth? Well, they're worth nothing really, yeah. No, you will not, Steve. If he does it, you will not love him forever. Last time he did it, No one loved it. I didn't love it. Even he didn't love it. But he did it just because I loved it less than he did. Talrash's Disco Inferno, my ass. Right. That's that bounty done. Let's move on to kill Farzula. Okay, so Blacksword, the story is previously, you were the wizard. Traditionally, I've always done a wizard, and Matrix decided to do a wizard one season at the same time as I was doing one. Only he was doing Talrash's set while I was doing the Archon set, and he decided to do Talrash's Disco Inferno because every time he was doing meteors everywhere, it looked like he was dancing in a disco. So he hooked up Winamp with a bunch of different free Creative Commons disco music samples, and every time we went into combat he would push a button and it would go. It was horrible. It was so horrible. And he had like 20 different samples as well, so it wasn't just the same one that you could get used to. Alright, we're supposed to be finding an ancient tower, but I seen... Ah, there we go, on the map. So yes, the disco music is something that I hope will never be repeated.
Honestly, you can't beat a good Disco Inferno.
If you do want to see it in action, go through Matrix's playlists. He will have Talrash's Disco Inferno in there as one of his things. It's worth watching anyway, just to see him play a wizard for a change. But yeah, it was painful for me. And yes, everyone says
something I've not tried before. Sorry in advance.
Everyone says that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful, well done, etc. Don't do it again. No! Don't even try it.
What do you mean? Could you hear that?
Yes, I could. If I die because I'm distracted by your bloody disco music, I'm going to be so annoyed.
It's not disco music. Here.
Oh, God. What the hell?
I don't know.
Is that like 80s like? Oh God, no! Stop it! You're gonna get me a copyright strike. Bad Matrix, bad Matrix.
Arcane rap.
Very bad, very bad.
Oh man, I've taken it off your stream and I'm still listening to it and it's awful.
Okay. I don't think I've actually been to the Ancient Tower before.
No. You have.
No, this is new, an indoor area. Ooh. Oh no, we've been here once. Now that I'm in, I recognise it. Let's loot the armor racks just for Peter. Yeah, it's the one that reminds me of the old Dungeons and Dragons arcade game. High Cleric's Lectern. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea at all. Surely some mistake is the comment from the viewers. Spirit of the High Cleric. Kill Farzula. Oh my God, this... No, I've not done this bounty before. Oh my God, what? The Imperial Executioner? He's big. Well, he's going down quickly enough, but I was a little worried he might have a decent smack on him. And that goes to the battlements. Oh, well, let's have a look at the battlements. Who's Nereza? And Sarah? This is actually some lore that I've never seen before. And a place that I've never seen before as well. I mean, that's kind of less interesting than the book and the 2 dead bodies.
I know my son has the true sight, and one day
Hmm.
he will once again embrace our...
Wait, are you on top of the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's a book, some bodies.
That's
What
it.
else?
That's it up
No,
here.
no. There's more. There's I think you need to go through a couple of other events in that new area, and then there's more stuff up there.
Okay, well that's kind of
It's
interesting
like
in itself.
really involved because you got to do it over the course of several games.
Oh, okay. Well, that's very cool. Now,
Something
there
like
was
that.
another door here. Where does this go? Oh, into the same area. Well, that's a pointless door. Let's move on to Ratimer's gift. And yes, Steve, you're entirely right. It was funk. Let's kill these things and then we'll do that cursed chest and then we'll do the actual bounty. There's too many distractions. That's my problem.
Man, I missed the disco music.
Right. "30 seconds to slay the champion elites. Challenge accepted." 1 second later, they're dead. Well, no, that was 3 seconds, but it
At least
felt
all the
like
disco
1
music I used was royalty free.
Yes. Yes, royalty-free, Creative Commons, just accreditation required. And I do think that that's a really, really good thing that those musicians did, because it takes a lot of effort to be creative like that and make music.
Well, when it comes to disco tunes where you're making them as derivative of other disco tunes, it doesn't really, but yes, I take your point.
Yeah, it's still effort that someone else has gone to and they've said, hey, use this. Right. More death's breaths. We must be up to a fair few now. Let's have a quick check. 124. We'll also do this while we're in the area because I can't resist distractions. I really can't. Yeah, those are similar ones that Matrix has gone to. There's also ones you can find for intro musics, outro musics, just general sound effects, things like that. Oh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups horribly.
You know what you need?
There we go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, nearly dying would probably do it. Right, Gravitas, let's get you killed. I don't know if you're feeling the gravitas of the situation. Haha.
Tempted to join your game at a crucial moment, so your follower fucks off now.
Well, he dies more often than anything. I still don't have him the Templar relic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ran up to T12 and he died in a second and I very nearly died, so I then ran back. You should watch, it's hilarious. It's in my last live stream, which goes up tomorrow morning at 6 AM. No, not 6 AM, 8 AM.
Tomorrow morning, 8 AM, I will be trying to herd my cats into their carriers.
Ah, yes. You also have a vet appointment for one of your pets, don't you? Oh, no, both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's get some murder going over here. And then we'll find where the other 4 death prisons are. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that's stopping us at the moment, is where the hell is that way forwards? Here it is. So much for me doing this entire set inside of an hour. It's been an hour and 13 minutes. We're nearly there. We've only got like 2 bounties left to go. But just too many distractions on the way. Still, at least I get skeleton buddies while doing this.
Skeleton buddies.
It'd be really cool if, as the necromancer, you got to keep them at the end of the bounty. You know, just as like a little novelty thing.
I think the necromancer will have enough trouble keeping hold of his own skeleton than someone else's.
Is that just based on their longevity and survivability?
The fact that they'll actually be pets.
Oh, well, yeah.
Rather than, you know, like the Wortham survivors who live forever.
Yeah. Actually full of stuff. Let's do this last prison. Oh, Captain Hale! Well, I guess there's another distraction for me in this area. It's not my fault. I mean, it was right here at the bounty. Oh, please. Stop with your damn frozen pulse things. Anuku Scourge. Oop, frozen. Well, that's the first time that's happened in many, many, many levels. Let's get those death breaths. And that is actually destroy this prison, right? Paragon point goes in there. Paragon 399. Back to town we go, just so that we can clear some space, and then we'll do that last bounty post-haste. Okay, so the last bounty is the Black King's Legacy. Oh, this will be a nice, straightforward one, as long as we can find that damn portal quickly. Here, portal, 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 portal. It's not looking promising. Alright, let's walk around for a little bit. So we ran all that way, and it's over there. Alright. Back we go. It is the nature of the beast, unfortunately. To those who are just joining the stream, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday evening, or if it's not evening where you are, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And if it's not Friday where you are, then I guess you're watching the live stream after the fact, and I hope you're having a good day, and yeah. I say these platitudes, I don't actually care that much, but those that are watching live, I care about you guys. So, you know, stick around. Oh, yeah. The Impale build, I tried it just a little bit in the end of the last live stream, and it feels really cool, but it feels really weird at the same time. It is like a homing rocket. You are a homing rocket in its purest form.
You could play extreme keep away.
Well, no, you need to extreme seek them out and then stab them up close, and then extreme seek out the next one and stab them up close. And damn shielding.
Aren't you supposed to be throwing like 3 seeking?
Yes, no, they're not seeking. They spread out in a fan.
But it's the ricochet part that kind of...
Yes, but only the first one hit by each one takes the 40,000 damage. So you want all 3 to hit the same mob. So you want to be right up close. That was Wolfried that gave me that tip. Right, I am returning to town to turn these bounties in. And yes, that's exactly why I'm not using it right now, because it would be incredibly difficult to farm with. Hey Dark Shadow, good to have you on for the live stream. I've not seen Anger of the Titans, but it sounds cool. This is my my work clothes. Although I can wear pretty much anything to the office, so I don't know if I'd really call it official. I do a lot of cabling in my office, so I can get away with wearing t-shirts and scruffy things because it'll. If I'm crawling under desks, it'd end up getting a bit messed up anyway, so this shirt is not ironed at all, but at least it looks nice. Right, so we got Westmarch Holy Water, we got Two-Handed Maze, we got a whole bunch of other stuff. Right, let's ID these down and salvage them up. Okay, that's going to go in the cube. So we've got 12 things that we can put in the cube. Let's... Ooh, that's just going to get salvaged. Yeah, right. Let's get rid of stuff that's definitely not going in. That's definitely not going in. That's definitely not going in. That Bombardier's rucksack will probably be going in. So because we can do 12, that's 1, 2, 3. Let's do the Haunt of Axo. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Arbitrary decisions on which ones. There's no particular ones that we care more about than the others. After we get Aquila Curis in there. And there it goes. Right. Andariels. Cloak of the Garwolf. Calamity. Calamity I always like the sound of. Marked for Death in itself, I never really get an opportunity to use that much. I could potentially put it on the Impale build instead of the Fan of Knives. But again, it would be kind of situational. Raven's Wing. Haunt of Axo. And yes, it's good for farming rifts. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, you can farm Death's Breath with it that way. Just maybe not the bounties as easily. And yes, if you use Ingeon with the... Alright, so we've already got the Bombardier's Rucksack in there. Let's grab one more thing that we can do. We'll salvage this up, actually. Salvage the rest. So, let's put Scourge in. I'll grab that just in case we've got one more, although I don't think we do. In fact, let's just double check. Now we can only fit one more in, so this can go back. Oh my god. Fill. And there we go. Right. Now, what would you guys like to see? Would you like to see more bounties, or would you like to see some rifting? I'll leave it open to the floor.
You trying Torment 12?
Well, I could try Torment 12 bounties. That would be dangerous and fun, but it would also take me significantly longer than an hour to run through, I suspect.
Do some Torment 12 rifts.
Well, Torment 12 rifts probably not, but I could work up to the GRs. Because I think I've done 51 now, so I could start pushing 52 probably comfortably. We do want to get an Ancient Yang's recurve still. Let's
well, in that case, you need to be farming for legendary items. So lower rift and ranking up spare gems is probably what you should be doing.
Yeah, I'm thinking rifting. All right, so we're gonna jump into rifts and we're gonna take it that way. So for bounties at the moment. Right. With the Shadow Impale build, it would always be lightning, I think. Just because if you've built it for damage and speed, then you're going to be using lightning on stuff anyway. And yeah, that's exactly right. I say that meaning I'm responding to the live chat comments rather than what I say is exactly right. Okay, let's grab these. Off to a good start. Of course, this is only a Torment 11 rift, but it will be more than challenging enough for the moment. Let's pop that, get a bit of extra damage on this guy. And let's stand out of the middle of the explosions. Because we don't want to give Matrix the satisfaction of hearing us die over Discord. That's the only reason for us to stay alive. I'd die for fun, but, you know, I don't want to give you the pleasure. It's not the only reason. And yes, there are many decaying armor and weapon racks dotted around all over the place.
But what if one of them drops a legendary?
Well, yeah, I mean, that is the tough call, isn't it? Let's actually focus on Paragon 400!
There you can go.
You totally missed me, Claw Gain lookalike.
Next target is Paragon 800, yeah?
600 is the next, but yeah.
Well, 800, then you actually have... Because at 600, nothing really changes.
Well, I then move on to the other set of things to put points into.
Yes, the pointless ones for most part.
Yeah. Right, so that goes into area damage. So area damage is now maxed out.
Whereas at 800, every single Paragon level starts going into your primary stat.
Yes, yeah. So at 800, things really start changing. But 600 is my next point to aim for. It is my next landmark.
You should aim lower, like 401.
Oh my god, these guys have got so much health. Ooh, unique boots. Well, they're not going to be ones I care about. But it is another Forgotten Soul. Making pretty good timing through these rifts as well. Which makes me feel pretty damn good about the potential for the season journey. And I am going to remind us of the season journey in just a moment. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff that we've got coming up that's going to be kind of fun to work through.
Conquest?
Yeah, the Conquest, I'm assuming that we'll be trying that on one of the Monday night gaming sessions. Worlds Apart, sound good?
Which one's Worlds Apart? Kill
all the boss. Yeah, boss mode, but not.
Yeah, we're quite adept at doing that now, so sure.
Although I don't have my list of bosses anymore because I've changed desk and changed notepad and everything.
I will shout at you instructions.
Well, as long as I can find it beforehand and write it down, then it'll be fine. I'm going to stick in this area. This area's been quite good to me so far. Let's see if we can find some... There we go. There's some more blues. See, whenever she shouts, it was just a taste, I always think she says it was just a phase. And I think, you know, what phase were you going through where you just shot so many arrows at everyone like that?
Murder. Murder phase.
A murder phase? I mean, yeah, but no!
Oh, I'm sorry, my megalomania was short-lived.
These are all being disappointing. I'm just saying that, right, we're going to have to move on to another area. We're running out of stuff to do here. Although, if I get a Romalam and Ding Dong from one of these, then I'll be quite happy. It sounds so wrong when you say it.
Don't say that, then.
I say it because it's crowd-pleasing. Just like everything I try and do. It's only for the fans. I say fans. I'm assuming that everyone watching is a fan. If not, then you're a bigger masochist than Matrix.
They could just be watching to see if they can try and get you to say things funny.
Oh god, no. Don't encourage them. Ooh. Alright. Rift Guardian, and we've got Sand Shaper. Damage goes up. Caring goes down. Oh my god, look at his health. Wow. As soon as he drops below 65% health, it makes such a difference. Right, back to town. It's not a bad haul, all in all. 2 Greater Reef Keystones. Could have been 3, but I'll take 2. And we gained a Paragon level. So that's going to go into Dexterity, and let's ID these things. Salvage. Ooh. Hello, sexy.
What? Borgos Grim?
Marauder's Encasement, ancient.
I see.
Oh, you so pretty. You so pretty. I'm gonna use you. All right, let's re-roll that dexterity. We can certainly get that higher. Evasive fire damage. I'm using evasive fire, so that can stay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that. Come on, give me more dexterity. Even more dexterity. 648, that will do. That's pretty damn close to perfect. We're just going to salvage up the other trousers that we've got because... In fact, no, we'll remove... Let's just salvage them up. So, they're gone. Unsanctified shoulders we don't care about. Depth diggers I should hold on to. Actually, that's really nice depth diggers. Oh no, they're not. That's poo depth diggers. They're definitely going to go in the cube. Untold mud splitters, we've got them as well.
You might even say they're plumbing the depths.
Just stop. Stop, alright? I can see my subscriber count going down every time you open your mouth.
Perfect.
Right, let's put that in there. Potentially it would, but I was looking for just more extra damage. I am using evasive fire, so it will do occasional bits of damage, but we're not struggling with survivability at the moment. We're struggling with kill speed, I think. Yeah, I'm happy to keep that. Right, let's drop these gems off, and then we will go into a greater rift and see. Yeah, watch me eat my words about survivability. So we're going to go into a greater rift. We're going to go up to 52 this time. Let's empower it. And we will start murdering everything. I know we're not using evasive fire very often, but we are using it a little bit. Yeah, let's re-put these down and see how this new area looks. Well, we're making good progress. Nothing too terrifying yet. Oh, jeez. Snagged like a baggy jumper. There we go. That's much better. Anything... Mouse is jumping around all over the place. I need to clean the bottom of it in a moment. Kill that one before moving on. Not a brilliant first level. No, it's alright. I trust you. I trust you. But I think that the extra damage for... Oh, actually, no. I could have re-rolled evasive fire into... In fact, I don't think I could have re-rolled evasive fire into multi-shot. I think it would have been one of the standard skills, so it would have just been armor. So I am still doing more damage, of course, but yeah, in the dexterity increase, it's not a huge increase. So I'm just missing out on the survivability from that, which is fine for the moment. I got a good roll on vitality, so I'm pretty happy with that anyway. Right, put this in. Come on, give me... Yeah, we go. All of my resources back. Nearly ran away without picking them up. Okay. Let's get this area stocked. I'm definitely having to focus a lot more on the order I'm using my skills in, which is good. Yeah, I'm feeling the challenge of it. That being said, we could do this slower and safer, but I'd rather have a lot of time left over and know that than not rush through and fail a rift. Yes, a bad decision, as you said. Well, I'm entitled to make bad decisions. It's the nature of this channel, trying stuff and seeing what feels right. That's my line, I'm going to stick to it. Paragon 402. Let's back out of that explosion and get this guy finished off at range. Although, that being said, we do have a shield pylon, so I didn't actually need to. But better to... once again, not get in the habit of just, you know, just going, oh yeah, I can tank this, and then let it run out on you. Okay. Oh, not so keen on this area. I like it visually, but I'm in the alternative plane, you know, through the plane walker's back.
Yep, I know one.
There we go. Stand in the Oculus ring and kill everything in sight. That being said, as a ranged character, this place is a lot more bearable. There's nothing worse than being a whirlwind barbarian and not being able to move around well enough. Okay. We are getting pretty damn close. Let's back off just a little bit so that we can focus on killing these guys before they become problems. And Rift Guardian is on the way. Let's not stand in the middle of that just in case. Instead, we will kill you from over here. Well, that went well.
Congratulations on your 52.
Thank you very much. Let's grab all these and we'll talk to Urshi. So we're up to 45 with each of these. Let's try and keep them approximately even. So 2 at 47, 1 at 46. Let's head on back and then we'll jump into another one. Oh, what am I going to do? Attack speed or cooldown reduction? Probably cooldown reduction so I can put more sentries down, but attack speed...
Attack speed reduction!
No, let's go for attack speed. It'll improve my damage ratio, I think, better. Okay, and that's going to go in life, and that's going to go in life per hit. So we got the Orb of Infinite Depth. That's useful. We got the Shadow's Mask with the really good rolls in it, actually, by the looks of it. That actually looks like a really good one. What do we got down here? 740, 10% life. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Syndicate, crap, and...
Oh, I want
crap.
Syndicate.
Hunter's Wrath. That looks pretty fun. Primary skills attack 30% faster, deal 49% increased damage. Paired with Depth Diggers, that'd be pretty fun to use. Do I have one in here? Yes, I do. So we can just get rid of that. And we've got a Nagel Ring in here as well, I think. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. Alright. Could have sworn I already had a Nagel Ring cubed up, but apparently I don't. The rest of these can all get salvaged. Gone, 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 gone. Right, let's jump into another Greater Rift. What do we think? Should we move it up to 53? I think we should move it up to 53. And I'm sure I'll regret this in a moment. Let's get all three of these out first. Things still seem to be dying at a reasonable pace. I'm not absolutely terrified yet. Right, let's see how this Golgor works. Right, that one's gone. Looks like all the friends are gone as well. Yeah, good. I hate fighting massive hitters like that when you can't really see what's going on past the scenery. But yeah, I can see how the Impale build would work. Certainly, you just end up running past most of the mobs, looking specifically for elites that you think you can kill. Paragon 405.
Pretty much how you should be playing anyway. If you're really trying to push your grey list and things.
Yeah, except with this build, you can kill a whole load of other stuff at the same time as killing whatever the elites are in the area. Right, let's move on. Channeling pylon, thank you. Bang! 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 Everything dies. So much death and destruction. Nothing up here. Let's head back the other way. The commentary, of course, drops off ever so slightly once I start massively concentrating on what's going on. And given we've pushed up to GR53, that's probably going to be similar for most of the rest of the rifts that we run. But I will keep talking while I can, so do entertain yourselves in the live chat as we go along.
Alright, entertain ourselves. Shall I go get the disco music?
No, no, no disco music. Or if you are going to do disco music, at least make sure it's royalty free. Right, oh god, we're in another one of those extra planar places. So let's hop around. And we're out of discipline. Alright, I guess we're walking then. Walkingnotvaulting.com. We are doing pretty well on the time though, and conduit pylon, that's going to help.
I had a rift earlier today where I had 2 conduit pylons side by side.
Oh wow, that's a little bit
Inefficient.
redundant. A redundant conduit pylon, something you'd never expect to actually have. Now, where are those other death spitters? I think we're going to have to go round. That's alright. Round we go. Ah, down this way. Yeah, that'll work. Very nearly Rift Guardian time. And we've nearly got another Paragon level as well. I love moving up the difficulties just for the faster leveling that you get. The increased potential of death, not so keen on that. But the leveling's nice. And no, he's not going to play any more music because he's being very good.
I am being very good. I'm being very restrained.
And he's working at the moment, so probably also he's distracted. Right, Rift Guardian time. It's Rhyme. Let's stand out of his massive cold thing just for a moment. Got him.
Hey, congratulations.
Alright. And these are going to, of course, go into our existing legendary gems. I think once I've got them up to 50, I'll start working on other gems. 48, 48, and... Nah, not quite. We'll put that point into attack speed. We'll put that point into vitality. And let's see what we get from Auric. We get another 2. That's going in life per hit, and that's going in just life. Chuck it away. We've got 1. Chuck it away. Chuck it away. Chuck it away.
Got some soldiers of Zakara.
Yeah. Some soldiers of Zakara. I really hope they actually introduce that as a skill. Like, retcon one of the Crusaders ones. Okay, 740 blood shards. Let's get some shoulders up in this business. And, well, they're worse. That's a shame. Let's just salvage everything up. Okay. Right, I think we're going to jump back into a regular rift. And we're going to carry on much like this for the rest of the evening. To those just joining on the live stream, welcome. I hope you're having a lovely evening. We're running bounties earlier. Now we're running through and doing some greater rifts, working on our legendary gems. And probably at some point I'm going to grind up some greater rift keystones and then just level up all my gems together so we can start counter-sans sparing everything in sight. But for the moment, we're working on our main ones. I want to get them up to rank 50 before we start doing that. Come on, open the bridge. Oh my god. It's just not letting me click on it. There we go. Yeah, at this point, I almost think that I could move up to Torment 12. But I just know the one time I think I'm going to get away with it, I'm going to end up vortexed on top of something explosive.
Yeah.
That is probably my biggest concern in the entire hardcore character way of playing. It's getting vortexed into something explosive. Or getting disconnected. I mean, that's also a pretty bad concern, but that hasn't happened in a long time. Oh, I can hear a goblin. Ah, it's just a gem goblin. I mean, it's... Oh, jeez, that was a bit of a hit and a half. Maybe I won't move up just yet. All the delicious gems, and let's move on to the next area. So we're 27% through so far. Still got a long way to go. Thankfully, there's some nice blues up here. I say nice blues, I mean they're nasty blues like all the others, but at the same time, it is good to get them killed. Just as a reminder, this is not going to be a post-process video. This is live streaming only. So if you're watching it after the fact, then you're going to get my wonderful face appearing over on the left-hand side. It also means that any items that I click on, you will unfortunately not be able to see properly, so I will do my best to describe stuff as I compare its various stats. Yep, darkness awaits you indeed. Hashtag emo. All the multi-shot damage. There we go. Get them cut down to size. We're doing a lot better now. So we're up to 48%. And where's the next blue pack? I quite like blue packs. I'd like a new blue pack, please. Periodically just dart through to a new area, drop down a whole bunch of turrets, and then spray the area with arrows. All the arrows. Ah, there's some blues. Right. That's a pretty decent crit, 1806M. I know it's nothing compared to the 1.6 trillion that I was hearing about in live chat earlier, but I'm pretty happy with it. For a non-impale based crit, I would say it's pretty good. What would be really cool is if there was an actual statistic for what your biggest crit of the session is and season and things like that. Let's vault out the way before we get charged by something that's actually got the potential to hurt us. Bang, 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 bang. And on to the next group. Right, we are up to 77%. That's a power pylon. I'll have that. On top of everything else, this is just going to be... Oh, we don't have any discipline, though. We are neutered because of our immobility. There we go. Let's grab these. So yeah, it's definitely survivable at the moment. We could bump it up, but we would be flirting with death. So I think we'll keep it here for a while. Probably another 40 Paragon levels at least. And by then, hopefully, we'll have a little bit better equipment as well, and we'll have finished upgrading the last of our gems. I think overall, it's the right way to play safely. Oh, come on. Give me just another couple of mobs. We're like at 90%.
Are you still running 52 or something?
I'm running Torment 11 at the moment. But I ran a 53 before.
Okay.
Yeah, the Rift Guardian appears while everyone else is already in the area causing trouble. We might need to retreat forwards, and I dislike retreating forwards. Right, well, Blight is going to go down pretty quickly now. There we go. Let's just wait for everything nearby to die, and then we can loot the area properly. Ooh, quite good stuff. All right, let's head back to town. An Eye of Elich. And a Paragon point. Not actually that good loot in the end. Do I know any German musicians that are popular outside of Germany? Well, it depends on if you mean like
Rammstein.
the really obvious ones like Rammstein or not. I would say no.
And one.
Let's get rid of that as well. And these
are probably German.
probably German.
I don't know. I like the music that I like, and it turns out that most of them happen to be German. So
that's fair. That's more than fair enough. You know, music transcends all countries. Hi, Spera Johns. Good to have you joining again. You having a good evening? Yeah, things are going well here. We are pushing Torment 11, and we did a GR53 just a moment ago. We're about to jump in and do more, just as soon as Amos has finished settling down, now that he's hopped up onto my lap. So Amos the cat is helping for the next couple of minutes. Right, let's get you settled. I know. Right, we're going to make some of these gems bigger. Because we've got money to spare. I mean, we've got money to burn at this point. Let's actually remove the gems from this, and we can actually make this a lot better. I know. We're going to put 2 flawless royal emeralds in it. There we go. So that's flawless royal emeralds in everything that we care about. We could upgrade our helmet one as well. So let's do the diamonds. Misjudged it by 1. Ever so slightly. So this is going to change it from 12% cooldown to 12.5%, which does help. Oh, you're playing. Well, look at you. I thought you were working.
Yeah, my code is compiling.
Ah, that's the best excuse on the planet. Right, that goes in there. And we're going to jump into Rift. And as per normal, hopefully not die. Periodically put the turrets down when there is good blues in the area. Oh, delicious, delicious purple orbs. Are you going to settle down, mister? If so, you can stay. If not, you're going to have to get off my lap. He's a lot better than when I got him. He's not trying to push keys on the keyboard anymore. Although, I am a little bit worried that when I get my Black Widow Chroma, he's going to see the pretty lights and start wanting to push them again.
He might just be all like, "Oh, that's clacky, I don't like it."
Yeah, maybe. So it is a mechanical keyboard, but I've gone for one of the tactile but silent ones.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Because I figured otherwise all everyone's going to hear on my stream and in videos is just clackety clack 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 clack, which is fine when you're playing M++, but not really when you're trying to talk over the top of it.
Yeah. See, I really like that about my keyboard, is the clackiness, but at the same time, it's super awful for the videos.
And you're right, Wolfried. Jousting on office chairs is entirely possible to do while compiling code. Unfortunately, Matrix is probably at home doing this work, so I doubt his wife is going to have an office chair near him. And I suppose you've probably got 2 brooms, though, don't you?
I have a broom and a hoover. That's probably good enough.
Question is, which one would you give your wife?
Actually, I'd probably go for broom and a rake.
Broom and a rake. Oh.
Should be clear. You use the handle end of both.
Yes, yeah. I was just thinking. I mean, there's the potential for danger in either way on that. Paragon 410. We are rocketing up. I say rocketing up. I mean, we've done like 20 Paragon levels tonight, so not really rocketing up, but we're going up quite quickly. And this is actually about the right level for us, because if you remember in previous seasons and also earlier in this season, I said I like to keep my time at about halfway, and we are almost just perfectly on that. A little bit ahead, but we're about in the right place for my general ballpark. So really what we need is ancient weapons, more damage, ancient armor, counterstands to spare on everything, just to up our damage that we're doing, and then we'll be able to kill things faster, and then we can progress to higher difficulty levels. Or we can switch to the Impale set. I mean, either one works. And the Impale set is just stupidly high amounts of damage. 40,000% damage added on top of what you're already doing. Bang, 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 bang. Well, seeing as we've got the... Oh my god, we're out of discipline again. It's never a walk in the park, is it? Ah, yeah, I know what you mean. So rather than using rakes and brooms, Wolfried said that they use those cardboard tubes, you know, used for transporting posters and things.
Yeah. I'm unimpressed. They bend.
If you go for the really, really thick ones, they're probably going to beat whoever you hit.
Everything bends.
Even the spoons. Actually, we are probably 2/3 faster than we need to be on this. So we could up the difficulty one more level. Maybe. I'll say maybe because obviously it's all dangerous. Right, Veracity. Let's just see if we can face tank Veracity. I say face tank, I mean periodically we will have to vault through for the damage reduction, but I think we can. Yeah, Veracity's gone. 9 minutes 51 seconds left. That was really quick. Oh, a consumable and a potion. Yeah. And that is the biggest fart I've heard in a long time. And I've got cats. Right. Bane of the Trapped. Oh, come on. What? 1 out of 5. That sucks. That sucks so much. And yeah, when you're doing chair jousting, you don't really want to kill people. You just want to, you know, injure them, knock them on the floor, hear the lamentation of their women.
Sounds like you're not jousting for the right reasons.
I don't know. Hearing the lamentation of their women is a pretty good reason. Right, so that would fear enemies within 12 yards. No, we don't want that one. Frostburn. Ancient Shadows Coil. So that's Dexterity, Vitality. That's Dexterity, Vitality, Armor. How cool is that? So we could re-roll the armor into plus life. It's not got brilliant rolls on it, but that's still probably better than... Yeah, it is. I'm pretty happy with that. Frostburn. Do we have a Frostburn ready to go? No, we don't. I'm surprised. I would have thought that that would be one I would have done by now. Arkstone can get salvaged up, though. Alright, let's go into another rift. We're going to up it to 54. Because, you know, I have a death wish. It looks like a good area to be starting in as well for just... No, you're not going to hit me with that. I know that's going to do a ton of damage. See, at this point, it's well worth putting the turrets down on top of things that I want to really kill for the extra damage that it's going to do. Not the turret itself, but the Bane of the Trapped, I mean. Woo. Okay, initial panic over. Let's focus on killing everything. This is not going too badly. And I don't feel comfortable, but... I don't feel uncomfortable either. You know, it's that weird medium. That's one gone, that's another gone. Cool. Oh yeah, but it does help that it's a good rift layout. But I'm now trying to keep at least one turret back so that I can drop it on elite mobs when I run into them. That's how my playstyle's changed ever so slightly now that we've bumped up. Alright, let's go this way. Anyone over here? Ah, there's some blues. Let's actually put another turret down and not be in the middle of that. Desecrated does not seem like a fun thing to be doing this evening. Woo! Yep, not doing that. No, thank you. I will, however, stand back just a little bit. Make sure that you die at range. And then go in and take all the delicious, delicious purple orbs off the floor. Ah, shielding! Shielding and frozen, god damn it. Still, that went pretty well. Yeah, this rift is perfectly laid out for us. Before we move on, we'll put these 2 Paragon points in because it will make a difference. Not much, but it will make a difference. Channeling Pylon, yes please. Let's put me and the turrets in the Oculus ring for a moment, and then it immediately vanishes afterwards, of course. Oh my god, there is so many things in this rift. Right, let's get all of these. Good job. Right, it's not that way, but we are pretty damn close to Rift Guardian time. So let's see if we can do it before moving on to the next area. Just a taste, I tell you. Nope, there's the way on. Alright, we'll go on to the next area. That's another big open area. This is going to work really well. I like big open areas for fighting the Rift Guardians. Right, Rift Guardian is here. It's the Bone Warlock. And the Bone Warlock is gone. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. I'm getting even faster.
Ah, hubris. I've missed you this year.
I know. I'm basically asking for it, aren't I? Alright. Esoteric Alteration is up to rank 50. Bane of the Stricken is up to rank 50. Let's head back to town. And there we go, Paragon 416. That is pretty awesome. Right, I'm going to ID these, and I think that's actually going to be it for me for the evenings. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you've enjoyed this, and it is nice to be able to hop on randomly and have you guys join me. I mean, one of the reasons why I love streaming is because I do get to interact with you all, and knowing that you're out there egging me on, or in some people's cases, waiting for me to die horribly, it's encouraging. It's massively encouraging. So thank you very much for that. For the next time I'm streaming, it might be at some point tomorrow. It really depends on how my general day goes. But do subscribe to the channel. Do hit that little bell icon. It'll notify you when I do go live. And if I'm not live tomorrow, I will be live on Monday. Let's go through and we'll just sort these bits and bobs out before I go, though. I think I'm going to re-roll that chance for area damage into Vitality, and then this could be better than my current one. Let's do that. It's a new focus ring. Yeah. So plus the Vitality. That makes it better just flat by itself, actually. Which is unusual because the other one's got more vitality on it. Although I suppose it's because of the fire resistance that it ends up giving me more toughness. So we're going to roll this up until it gets... Right. Imperial Emeralds. This is why I shouldn't salvage up all, or convert up all of my
I've got an Ancient
emeralds.
Focus sat in my bag, but I'm just waiting for some Imperial Emeralds to reroll bits of it.
I can reroll one. One more time. No, alright, well, it is giving us more toughness overall, so that's fine. So, salvage that up. Esoteric Alteration goes in over there. Broken Promises, that can get salvaged. Genzaku, I don't think I've found a Genzaku yet. I've not found a Nemesis Braces either yet this season. And Fortress Ballista, yeah, that can get salvaged. So those can all go away. Okay, we are going to talk to Kadala about shoulders once again. And that is a hell of a lot of disappointment right there. Two lots of homing pads. Not really what I was looking for. And unsanctified soldiers to go on my shoulders. That's actually not a bad one. Let's have a look and compare it to our existing ones in here. Well, they're ancient. So, yes, they're better. It's pretty much what it comes down to. What else are we going to do? Let's have a quick look at our Death's Breaths. We've got 89. That's not really worth us forging up anything at the moment. So I'm going to hold on to them until we've got more. So let's just salvage up these unsanctified. And then I think we're going to be done. Salvage. And we will tidy this up. Okay, well, we're sort of making progress through our various bits and bobs. We've managed to run a full set of bounties, and we've made good progress through our Paragon levels. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining me, spending a bit of time with me this evening. It's always great to have you there. Have a wonderful night, and if it's not night where you are, then enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you soon.